Hello, I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts, and I am going to do my reveal for hashtag Paper Terrace DTJJ, in which you took all Dollar Tree items, which came to about 16 items because the budget was $20. And I have listed here what items I actually used, because I used some from that I purchased recently and then some that I had in my stash when I got started making my junk journal. And I would, if there's something I didn't use, then I would take it out and then bring something else in. So I did actually end up with using 16 items. I did use 2 different embossing folders that were from way back when. And here are the items I used. I used black fabric, white fabric, black cardstock, file folders, ledger paper, Wordfind book, white paper doilies, book pages, 2 creepers books, gold glitter tulle, 6x9 manila envelopes, composition notebook pages, crochet ribbon, jute cord, and earth tones ribbon. And here's my reveal, and it is Bex style. I have watched a lot of videos, and so many people have done some extraordinary things, and a lot of people had never done a junk journal before. So amazing to see what they come up with. Just so inspiring, just love it. And I did do this on camera. I did add a tiny bit of the little tool here just to fancy it up a little bit. And the paper clip I used was from way back when, old paper clip. And I just glued some of those fabric pieces together and put some bats on it just to kind of cover that up on the front, because there's really no silver going on. And you can see a little bat pop over the top. It's just an old paper clip. And I just put it on there, and then here's the front with the bow tied. And the back I left plain. Just toffee dyed the white fabric. Just untie it here, and I did toffee dye this crochet ribbon. And I like ribbon tied around mine so I can make them as big as I want them. And I haven't decided if I'm going to keep this one or if I'm going to sell it. And this is Bex style. So lots of bats. Just absolutely think it came out adorable. And this is one of the ghost pictures in the books that I used. Put her on the front, and this is corrugated cardboard from the Dollar Tree, one of their boxes. Just pulled it apart, inked it up, and then all of these little strings are from these edges. Little doily, and it is wonky stitching. And the cover is, I don't know if you can see it in there, a little bit of it. That is a file folder. And I did use a 3 pamphlet stitch, and I did end up with 3 signatures. I'd only planned on 1, but I ended up with 3, which is cool. So let me put that up there. We'll open it up. And I used one of the covers of the books as a journal card. And just put some gats on there and inked it up a bit. This is a double pocket here in the front. This is one of the master boards I made. Just glued some of the beautiful little crochet toffee dyed ribbon on there. That's part of a master board there. Here is a tag out of the corrugated cardboard also. And just put some inking on it. A little bit of the earth tone ribbon, crochet ribbon, a little bit of stamp. That was a Dollar Tree stamp. There's a pocket there, and then tea flavors, because I used the word search that had the tea flavors on it, so that you'll see the tea flavors throughout in the words. Little pocket there, and this ribbon is from the composition notebook that I toffee dyed and folded it over and sewed it on. Love that crinkling sound whenever you coffee dye, tea dye, toffee dye paper. And this is just a little scrap of the black cardstock that I just used the gold metallic marker on. And then the doily, and this was one of the master boards. Made a little pocket there. And you'll see a lot of this ledger paper that I didn't toffee dye at all because I love to write on it. So that's what I used to put in some of the pockets. There's the word search page, and here's a composition notebook, and here's one of the old embossing folders I used. Just made a little, put a little tool on a paper clip, and this is a pocket there. I just put that in there so you could see that it is a pocket that you could use and store things in. And here's one of my little fold out that I did the video on. Put some little tags in there. Makes some little tuck spots there. And a pocket here. Put a little tulle bow there. This is one of the master boards. I need to throw that. And this is from just a scrap off of one of the file folders. Just use my Dollar Tree stamp there. More stitching. Here's the center of the first signature. There's pockets that I made out of my master boards, 2 different master boards, and just some scraps of ledger paper in there. And I like to tie some lace in here. That way, if I want to make a tag later on or something, I can just snip a piece of this lace off, and it's already in here and it matches. And you can just use it until you use it all up. Or you can leave it in there to look pretty. And I just used some tulle here for the ribbon on the page edges. And here is another one of the little inexpensive embossing folders. It's a little pocket here with the grapefruit on it. A little bat, and then there is the jute cord. You stretch it out and it looks like that. And there is a journal card I made from one of the pictures in the Creepers books. A journal on the back of it. Composition paper, and in here is the word search papers. This is the corrugated cardboard from one of the boxes at Dollar Tree. Just made a pocket out of it, and then here is just some of the ledger paper. The doily, composition notebook. Then here is a pocket that I made out of some of the masterboard, and this is a little bitty belly band, and this is Dollar Tree stamps. There's one of the tea names. There's another tea name. Then you can journal on the back of that. It's crochet ribbon so you can pull it in and out. This is in pocket. This is some of the scraps from the composition notebook paper and paper I used. There's the corrugated cardboard also. Just put a little bat on there just to fancy it up a bit. A little cluster here. There's the black material, just sewed that on for edge. Some more of the white doily. That was the end of the first signature, middle signature here. This is a page skirt. I think that's so fun. Read in peace. Just left some of the strings because I like that look. Just made a little tiny page tab here with some of the ribbon. Some more of the strings left out. Composition notebook, and here is a belly band that I made out of one little scrap of part of the master boards that was left over. Excuse me. And then I just fanned out some of the doily and fanned out some of the tulle and just put mango on there. Here is a little scrap of composition notebook paper, and there was a hole, so I just patched the hole up so you can use it. A little scrap of paper, and looks really cute tucked in there in that belly band. Then here's another pocket that I made out of book page. Just stamped the Dollar Tree stamp on there. Here's a little bitty card, a little bitty journal card. A little page tab thing on it. You can pull that in and out. And here's some paper that I used in my little spider web stamp. Just tuck that back in that pocket. Some more of the black material there on the edge. Composition paper, and here is the middle of the center signature. The same thing here. Just tucked it in there in that spot. And then on this one, I just tied up one of the little pieces of scraps of paper, and it can just hang out that way. You can hang to the bottom. It's just really cute. This is scraps of paper, and I did some stamping on it. The little clock, the Dollar Tree stamps. There's another piece of ledger paper in this pocket here. Composition notebook, ledger paper, with a tool for the edging. And here is, this is a piece of cardboard, also from the cardboard boxes. I just inked it up and put some tulle on it. That looks really cute for a little page tuck. There's a little journal card that I made out of one of the master boards, and just a little scrap of ledger paper. Then keep going, the composition notebook paper and the ledger paper with the composition notebook ruffle, the doily, and another little pocket that I made out of one of the pages of, mine went blank. I was on a roll there. This is a pocket that I made out of the word search. There we go. Searching for that word. That was the end of the middle signature. Beginning of the last one. There's a pocket there, and just did some stamping on one of the pieces of file folder. There's the ribbon from the composition notebook. Another doily. Here's another one of the really inexpensive embossing folders. My words have ran away from me. And this is just a scrap of book page. I folded it up into ribbons and then just glued on top. Just cut down the crochet ribbon. Makes this a smaller ribbon. Then here is just a journal card. Just punched 2 holes and just tied some little jute cord in there. A little bit of interest. There we go. And composition notebook. And here is another piece of cardboard from the box I got at the Dollar Tree. And I just glued some of the fabric from the cover. And then I just punched out a little clock with the Dollar Tree stamps and glued that on there. Makes a nice little tuck spot. Little scrap of paper. And another one of the ledger paper. And I sewed in the tools like 2 or 3 layers thick, I think. This is from the box. This is corrugated cardboard that I got from the box from the Dollar Tree. Just inked it up, and then I just glued this little cluster on here to make a little fold out, I guess you'd say that. Yes, trifold. And just tuck it inside the pocket there. Composition paper. This is the middle of the last signature, and I used the composition notebook paper, and I did sew on the book page ribbon. And this one I did the same thing, but I did cut out a little notch here so that it would be smaller so it wouldn't come out. But you can leave it in there for a bookmark, or you can snip it off and use it to make tabs for tags. So whatever you want to do. And also, again, the ribbon, paper ribbon on that from the book page, ledger page with the black material. And this is a cute little, took a little scrap of material and just glued it on the end of a paper clip and glued a little bat on. Really cute little altered paper clip. And I just did some stamping down here. And I just clipped this on the page there. Composition notebook, and then here is the other side of that embossed 6x9 manila envelope that I inked up. Just put some ledger paper in there. And I do sew these down. I sew this little strip so that the adhesive will not stick to everything. Just adds a little bit of interest. And a doily. Then here is another pocket that I made out of the master boards, and I just glued randomly some of the tea flavors on there just for some interest. And that is the last page of the third signature. This is the back cover. And I put, again, the black cardstock. I used it to make a pocket. Here's a little journal card with the little Dollar Tree stamping on it. And here is the rest of the masterboard. That one I used. Then I made this tag with masterboard and then put the little cluster on there, stamped it a bit, and that is to the end. And that is the back cover page. And I don't know if you can see it or not, that I just put this material after I toppy dyed it on. There you go, you can see it right there on top of the file folder, and sewed it on. And that is my hashtag Paper Terrace DTJJ, which is hosted by Jessica at the Paper Terrace. It was from March the 1st, 2024 through March the 25th, 2024. And this is my reveal for my finished Dollar Tree junk journal. And I am Bex with Black Whisper Crafts. Thank you so much for joining me. And this was a lot of fun. I hope Jessica continues to do this yearly. That would be great. Or as often as she'd like. It was so fun. And go check out all the other channels that have been participating. So many people said it was their first time to make a junk journal. And it's so interesting to me to see what people come up with. And I love to see all the process videos. It's been so fun. Thank you so much, Jessica, for hosting this. Hashtag Paper Terrace DTJJ. I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts. Have a wonderful day.